PHOFUNG MAP Water is having financial challenges in the main. They have the people who are there on the ground. It is for Sedibeng Water still to test, or any other party to test, whether there is sufficient capacity in MAP Water. However, the major challenge has been lack of financial resources to procure anything for operations and maintenance.
The municipality that is having a problem is under Section 139 of the Constitution, which means that its autonomy has been taken away from them. They now fall directly under a national minister, who is Minister Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma. So for water purposes, I gave that power of making sure that there is water in the area to our water board, which is called Sedibeng.
Having understood that we have a problem here, we gave the Sedibeng Water Board the authority to expand their responsibility to cover all those municipalities that might be needing support. To enable them to do that, we provided them with 228 million rands. That is the Sedibeng.
And Sedibeng Water Board would be the recipients of the money, and they would be the ones who are working directly with the community to fix the problem.
Sedibeng Water used to operate in the area of MALUTI PHOFUNG up to 2004, before the formation of MALUTI PHOFUNG Water. Currently, what has been achieved from the things that Minister has announced is, the first thing was that a stakeholder forum must be formed, a steering committee must be formed, and a war room must be formed. We want to articulate that the steering committee has been formed. It is chaired by MALUTI PHOFUNG Water. We have agreed with MALUTI PHOFUNG that this steering committee will be co-chaired with Sedibeng Water. However, we are happy to hear that the minister is saying everything that happens in MALUTI PHOFUNG must actually happen through Sedibeng Water, not any other party.
A steering committee will be established to ensure that the matter is monitored, the matter of the execution of this plan is monitored, and together with Sedibeng, those people that are assigned by the municipality, those people in the community who might be appointed by yourselves to help us, who have a great deal of knowledge around water procurement and how to ensure that water gets to our people. We would want to welcome those people to come and work with us in this particular war room that we have established.
The business people being in the steering committee has been very difficult, in that they want to actually dictate as to how the problems should be solved, and how procurement should actually happen, and who should actually be appointed. So in that, it has become a difficult meeting to actually even be in. As if those, whatever they are putting as their own ideas of how to solve the problem is not taken, then they walk out. And it has been a struggle in that manner until we have agreed that it must be, the steering committee must be co-chaired. We are pleased that the minister is saying the business people must not form part of the steering committee, and Sedibeng Water should take over the chairing of the steering committee.
But I had made it very clear, even on that day, that all the powers to fix this water problem belong to Sedibeng. And Sedibeng will work with the local community, because from what was going on there, it seemed to me quite clear that some of the people in the meeting had solutions to some of the problems there, and also knew of where the problems were. And therefore, if we were to choose amongst those people who had some knowledge, it would help Citibank. But it certainly had nothing to do with the business community.
As a Citibank Water, we have already thought ahead. And we have said all the communities, there is an ad running as we speak, all the communities, business people who want to assist the business of ensuring that there is water in MALUTI PHOFUNG, they must register themselves in a database. The database is open. On Friday there will be a briefing session, and the forms are very simple. They will be submitted by the 11th of March. In that, then the business people can actually take care of their business interest, and they should actually compete with every other businessman or business people in their vicinity. The business community in the area, they could be disruptive. However, if there is a fair process, they would need to have an understanding that there was a process. It is a normal tender process. Now I did not make it. Reasonably, you would actually look for business again at another point. We are also cognizant of the fact that there are people who have benefited in the municipality before. We will look at that and make sure that not the same people benefit again in the process. So we would want to look at rotation of these service providers. The unhappiness of a business person should not be to an extent that they can jeopardize their future business. So that is how we believe all will be contained.